Up. You guys got to let me know if I need to use a microphone. I have so many microphones, I just don't end up using them. Maybe I'll start using the microphones tomorrow. But anyway, today is 8:27 in the evening. Right before it starts to get dark, it should start getting dark probably in the next 10 minutes or so. These are the longest days of the year. I used to think June 21st, my sister's birthday, was the longest day, but then I saw online that it's actually a few days that are, the longest days. Um, yeah, just enjoying it today. The giveaway I was doing for the RC cars with the police lights, nobody participated, so I didn't give them away. I have another contest that's gonna end at the end of the month. I'm trying to give away 5 items, 2 remote controls for the Switch. Maybe you could probably use them for other consoles and some other things as you see in the video. Let's see if that works. I don't know. I feel like either, the contest is really only for people in the lower 48 states. So it's either people just watching my videos from out of the country, or nobody pays attention and they just like the video without listening to the video. But man, can't even give things away for free. Anyway, I got a few new things today. I have something coming tomorrow. This popped up on my feed in Amazon, and I have a few of those. How do you say it? Hosim, however. And this one actually looked pretty good. It looks like it just came out, maybe within the last month or so. I can't find the name of it, but from what I saw online, I think it said M4 or something like that. But anyway, Amazon has it, and it was one of those things that ship quick. They used to carry all the HyperGo stuff quick, but now it seems like they only carry the older stuff. You can get this Jeep there. That is one thing I found with Amazon. And I like it. It is what it is. I also just got the wench system for it. I don't know how well this works. The wench system for Traxxas is $100. This was like 35. And the Traxxas comes with a remote. Basically, just plug and play for the Traxxas. I don't know if this is going to be complicated, but I'll see later putting it in. Like I said, I also want to see about opening up this RC in a minute. This came today, and like I said, Amazon has them. Amazon actually has them with same-day delivery, which is pretty cool. That's actually what got me into the hobby. All the HyperGo stuff was same-day delivery, and I went crazy just getting them. Then I started ordering from other companies. Traxxas actually orders. They ship pretty quick too. If I order from Traxxas, I get something usually within 2-3 days. Fair RC and FMS, they take, between 10 and 12 days. Valario, man, it depends. I'm actually waiting for something. I think it's finally showing up tomorrow. But they're not the quickest either. Actually, MJX, I won't even order from MJX directly no more. I ordered something from them over a month and a half ago. And after a month, I sent them a message saying, where's my item? They said, because of the tariffs, we can't send it. I said, so what does that mean? You're keeping my $200? Why wouldn't you tell me that right away and refund my money? And that's the second time I ordered from HyperGo directly. The first time I ordered, I got this truck. And I ordered the yellow version because the yellow version was supposed to be the better one. It came with extra wheels and just a few other accessories. They shipped me the black one by accident, even though the receipt in the box said I ordered the yellow one. I called them up, and all they did is refund the difference, which they should have did something more than that because it was your mistake, But they didn't. And then the second order, they canceled without even telling me, without refunding me until I called them up. So I won't be ordering from HyperGo no more. And to be honest, there are RCs just like this one, the Bronco. The shells are nice, but they're not the greatest crawlers. put it up against a Traxxas crawler or a Red Cat and it'll fail every time. These may look nicer. These come with the lights, which the others don't. Traxxas, you have to always add the lights. They make them pretty easy to add, but you have to add them. Red Cat, same thing. What I like about this brand is the lights are always included. But, you know, this is top heavy just like the Bronco. This and the Bronco both look really nice, but they're both top heavy. Hold on, I could actually see the comments for us to change. What's up, Marty? I'm not sure how to, let me see. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is the one that I just got. I have a Rolario coming tomorrow. I think I have an Armor coming. Actually, the Armor is being released on the 25th, so it's not coming yet. And then I ordered a RC from Fair RC. That should be here shortly. That comes from China. That's why I don't understand why this company couldn't send stuff from China, but all the other companies still do. But yeah, I ordered something from Fair RC. Actually, I ordered some accessories and another RC from them. I'm almost tempted to order another one. They have the new brushless wagon on Amazon, and it's a pretty quick delivery. I think if I order it today, I'll have it Thursday. But I'm trying to be, what's the word? You know, I'm so backed up with so many of these RCs, I don't want to just keep getting, just like video games. I must have 200-300 video games on backlog. I almost ordered another one today, and I was smart about it, I didn't. I have about 6 or 7 coming pre-ordered for the Switch 2, for the PlayStation 5, but I'm not doing any more because what happens? You order them, they come, they go on the shelf, and you know, am I even going to get to play these games? How do I end up playing 200-300 games? What I can do is go through them quick and find some that I like, and then maybe, you know, continue from there. To be honest, I'm picky when it comes to video games. I like beat 'em ups. They're my favorite. They're easy. I could pick them up, put them down. I like old school games like Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong. First person shooters, anything first person gets me dizzy within 10 minutes, so I can't play it. Unfortunately, even a lot of virtual reality games, they get me dizzy quick. A friend of mine wanted me to play with him a few Fridays ago, and after 10 minutes I had to stop because it was crazy. Resident Evil 4, on the other hand, I could manage that one for a while. It's not as bad. But some of them are ruthless. Some of them I can't even stay 10 minutes without being nauseous. And what I was telling somebody a little while ago is I tried to do a giveaway on June 21st, just 2 days ago. And no one, people clicked the video, they, they liked it, but they didn't, no one participated. So the end of the month, I don't know if that's June 30th, June 31st, whatever the last day of the month is, if you look at the video I made, I'm giving away 5 things that day. 2 controllers that would technically for the Switch. I don't know if you could use them for other consoles. A Pow Kitty device, another device similar to a Pow Kitty that has like thousands of games on it, and then a really small device that just has 1 game on it, Space Invaders. Again, all I ask is that you be a subscriber and you live in the lower 48 states, only because it's cheaper and easier to ship, you know, in the country. Shipping out of the country, they have different states, zip codes, everything just, I have to go to the post office, plus it costs triple. I will start doing things for out of the country, maybe start doing video game codes, that way I could just send somebody a code if they win. But first, I'm trying to start with people in the country, you know, in the lower 48 states. I'm trying to do it without, you know, paying the sponsor video, just word of mouth. No strings attached. You don't have to pay for shipping. It's not a raffle. You don't have to spend some money for a raffle. And if these go well, I have some other things I'm going to give away. I have some RC cars I'm going to give away, some video games for the Switch and the PlayStation I'm going to give away, some Kindle devices, all new items, by the way, not used. Even the stuff I'm giving away at the end of the month. All of the items, even though they don't have a box, they're all new. As you can see in the video I posted, all of them are brand new. The remotes I just took out of the box because I have like a stand for not most of my remotes, because I have probably 30 remotes, but I had a stand that held a lot of them, and that's why I don't have the boxes. But they're new. But yeah, like I was telling somebody a little while ago, I'm actually enjoying the weather out here. All year we talk about the cold weather. You know, I look forward to the summer, and it's finally here. It started late in New York. Today's the 23rd. It's like the third nice day, and it's obviously the hottest day we had so far. Tomorrow it's supposed to feel like over 100. I'm not complaining. New York don't get really that many nice days anymore. I saw online they consider New York, what did they do? They changed the weather pattern. I'm missing that tooth in the front. That's why sometimes you hear me speak a little messed up. I'm in the middle of doing an implant, and they gave me like a fake tooth, you know, for the time being, especially since implants take like 6-8 months, maybe longer. I should know I have like 4 of them already, but I hate wearing it. It's like, it looks like a fake tooth that just clips in and out. I keep it out. My wife yells at me because she thinks when I go out I look like a crackhead, but I told her it's not comfortable. Not that it's not comfortable, but you're not supposed to eat with it anyway, so what do I have to take it in and out? The only thing, sometimes I find myself slurring because my tongue, you know, there's no tooth right in the middle. And in videos and photos, some people may say I look like a crackhead too with the missing tooth, like my wife. She calls me a crackhead. But anyway, I have some new RCs today, which always make me a happy camper. I have a new one coming tomorrow. I think the Rolario's finally touching down tomorrow. The Fair RC, I'm not sure. That may be in the next 4 or 5 days, because it usually takes 10, 12 days. And I think it's only been gone about 6 or 7 days so far. I'm also going to put up a pole, because I was going to wrap my truck. I had a lot of work that was going to happen to the truck, but then my father, long story short, it was him getting sick and needing me to help him basically with everything, so I didn't do none of the work to the truck. All I did for my truck is put the chip in to give it a little more horsepower. I think I'm at 770 now, and it came with 710. But I didn't do any of the other things. I had it all planned out, but it was going to take like 3.5, 4 months. I think all I'm going to do now is change the color and the wheels, because that will only take me a day or two. What do you got? I got to put up a poll to see what you guys think. What I should, what color. I have a few in mind. I was also on the fence about finally getting some of the work done to the truck. Originally, I was going to keep the truck forever. I bought it just like I bought the Alfa Romeo over here. I never keep more than 2 at a time, because all I have is a 2-car garage. Originally, I was going to keep the Durango Hellcat because I enjoy it. I mean, it eats gas like a monster, but it's fun to be in something this big that, you know, literally takes off when you need it to. And I don't know if anyone heard how I actually bought the truck, but for my birthday's August 16th. I'll be 52 this year. But the winter before I turned 50, that December, January, I just Googled fastest production truck. I had no idea. I had no idea about Hellcats, none of that. I wasn't into the scene. But this kept popping up, and I kept watching videos of it spanking all the other trucks. Even the Escalade V, it like spanked it even with a full, you know, I think there was like 7 or 8 people in the truck, and it still spanked the Escalade. So for a 3-row truck, it was basically the fastest one. So I bought it for my 50th birthday. Definitely not a Dodge fan per se, and I'll probably never buy another Dodge again. I'm more of a Mercedes person. In the last 25 years, I had probably 8 or 9 of them. I had a Range Rover in between there, which I actually enjoyed, even though people told me not to get it. And they were right, because right before my 4-year warranty was expiring, I started having some major issues that were expensive. If it happened a few months after, it would have cost me thousands, but luckily it started to break down right before, so I traded it in. That's when I got another Mercedes AMG, and then after 6 years, I traded that in and I picked up this. Next year, I'm probably going to get rid of the Alfa Romeo, which is, you know, its little brother over here. I don't know 100% what I want to get, but this is what's going to probably go next. They both don't have many miles on it. The Durango Hellcat is a 2023. I bought it in April of 2023. It was one of the first ones on the East Coast. I think I have a few thousand miles on it, that's it. And this car is an 18, I believe, and it only has 12, 13,000 miles. I don't even think it has that many on it. So lucky, you know, they don't get beat up. They get taken care of. The garage, you know, they're in a garage that's heated in the winter. So they don't even see the elements. And I enjoy it. A lot of people tried to talk me out of the Durango, and it doesn't have the fit and finish of all the Mercedes trucks and cars I had, like the soft closed doors or the massage seats, but it's fun nevertheless. Sometimes it's also a sleeper. What I like about it is not only is it a sleeper with sound, with speed, but you know, people don't realize, I think I spent more money on this truck than, I don't know, let me see. This one I think ran me close to 110. And I think the last AMG I had was probably around the same thing. But the point is, this doesn't even look like it. It looks like a Dodge. It's a Dodge Durango. Without that Hellcat symbol, you couldn't, you know, it doesn't look like a pretentious, you know, like you're going around showing off like so many people do. I call it my little sleeper. I have so many people at my son's school, they pull up there in their Escalade thinking they are kings and queens, especially the women. They're like 4'3", jumping out of the biggest Escalade they make, and I laugh because they try to reverse it into a spot and it takes like 3 days. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Hey, if that's something you like, but it's just funny because they try to control the truck and it doesn't work. You know, they're literally little tiny people jumping out of these big trucks. But yeah, look at what is it? It's 8:45. This is the perfect time of day for me. It's getting a little dark. In another 10, 15 minutes, it'll be dark. This reminds me, let me get out of the way so my light goes off. You know, to me, this is like 5 o'clock in the morning, the same, you know, brightness out here. Unfortunately, I never get up that early because I end up staying up late. So getting up at 5:30 when you're going to bed at 4 doesn't work. I like this time of day. It's the quietest time of day. If you have to go to the store, it's not crazy. The roads are empty because almost everybody's waiting to go to bed. Yeah, I don't know why my screen is black. All right, people, something's wrong with my screen. I have no idea what's going on. I'll be right back. I have no idea because I don't see anything. I just see a black screen. So hold on. I'll be back.